Hey nail besties, welcome back. Ever since I did my shorts on the secret to long-lasting press-ons being a dip powder overlay, I've gotten a ton of questions as to what the process is and how to do it. So I decided I would just sit down and show y'all. I've got something going on at work tomorrow, so I can't really have crazy nails. And I figured this would be the perfect time. I also just kind of really need to give my nails a break. And my version of a break is just doing press-ons. And since the dip portion of the video would be pretty short, I also wanted to take the opportunity to show you Attain's new fall collection. Super duper excited about these. After I did my video on Attain, Liz commented and she actually dropped the fall collection the same day that I did my video on Attain, and that was totally not on purpose. But I was commenting about how the colors look stunning. And on my first Attain video, I was talking about how the pink was like just a little too like 80s bubblegum pink for me. And so this came out, and this is the shade Charm, and this is supposed to be like the perfect cover pink, so I can't wait to show you all that. And I was saying how I really needed to try it, and so she just sent it to me. Very, very grateful. Thank you, Liz. And I can't wait to show you all how they look. So let's get into it. All right, I wanted to show you guys the colors that I don't use in the mani because look at this, the consistency, the color. It is the perfect French base. Chef's kiss. All right, here's 2 coats of Charm, and then we've got Glow. This is a very, very subtle glitter, so I actually want to try it over Charm because I just have a feeling this color combo is going to slap. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's just so subtle, such a beautiful French base. I'm absolutely obsessed. Here they all are. What a stunning fall collection. Thank you so much, Liz, for sending me these beautiful colors. I absolutely adore them. Now let's get into the mani. I get asked a ton which gloves I use, and it's these. I will link them for y'all. These are amazing, and you always want to make sure you're using minimum 8 ml nitrile gloves. We're going to be using the Apres Gel X Chloe in Natural Almond Short. I haven't done shorties in a very long time, but once you've got your stands ready to go, you want a size. Now, I already know my Apres sizes, so I'll just go ahead and put them on the stand. Now, it's really important that you fix these on the stand very well, because if you don't adhere them well enough, they can come off, and if you're still working on it, you'll get gel all over your skin. Definitely don't want that. So once you've adhered these bad boys on the stand, like a witness at a murder trial, you've got 2 options. You can either etch them with an e-file, which I really don't recommend because it's a pain in the butt, and I will be etching the inside once I'm ready to put them on. Or you can take the easy way out like I do and just use a base coat. I'm going to be using Attain Adhesion because this also is not only a very sticky base coat, but it adds a tiny bit of thickness to the nail, which is what we want when making high quality press-ons. Another thing is that you always want to use a quality base coat. Something that I get asked a lot is if they can use crappy products like Beetles or Model Ones to make press-ons. And the answer to that really varies. Honestly, if you have an allergy, I would stay away. I use D&D to make my press-ons, but D&D is nowhere near as bad. But I would personally avoid if you have an allergy. If you don't have an allergy, it might be okay, but I always say at least use a very good high quality base and top coat, since that is what is going to have the most contact with your skin. So I will still use my D&D products to make press-ons. I absolutely love their shears, and I have not had any issues that way. But again, even if I'm using D&D, I always use a hypoallergenic base and top coat. Now we're going to actually make the design, and I'm going to primarily be using Truffle and Treasure. Look how pigmented that is. That is a stunning brown, and I don't have a lot of brown, so I'm really glad I got this one. And then look at that glitter. I am not a glitter girly, but this might convert me. Treasure is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use a little bit of blooming gel here, and since Attain doesn't have one, I'm just using Bling Galleria's blooming gel. And we are going to attempt to make a flower. For whatever reason, I can't always get this to work out in my favor, but we're going to try and see, and we can just keep trying if it doesn't work. I have no inspo here. I'm just kind of winging it and doing something that I think will look cute. Also, just have to give the flowers to this liner brush. The Attain liner brush has quickly become my absolute favorite. You guys are going to see me use it in a lot more videos now, and I have a billion liner brushes, but this one here, chef's kiss. Now I'm going to top coat with Attain Shine, and same thing, I love this top coat. It's got such a different consistency from regular top coats and also adds a little bit to the nail. And here we are. Oh my gosh, I love these colors so much. This collection absolutely slaps. Now the flowers are sisters, not twins, but that's okay. Now ideally, you want to use a different wipe each time, but ain't nobody got time for that. And these are already really good products that don't flare me. So if you are using non-hypoallergenic products or anything that has HEMA for the top coat, which I really don't recommend, but if you are, make sure you do use a different wipe each time and that you really wipe that bad boy down. I do like to kind of fold a little bit and use different sections of the wipe just to be extra careful. But all right, so first, while you've still got your gloves on, you're going to take these off the stand and you're going to etch the inside of them. Just a few quick lines, nothing crazy. If you want a good adhesion, the step is absolutely necessary. Let's go ahead and apply. So the first thing you want to do is gently etch your natural nail. I just do this with a file. You want to be really, really gentle with this step to not file off any of the actual nail plates. So you just want, some ridges. Some people use a buffer, but I find that this leaves them way too smooth. So once you've go ahead and done that, I use a dehydrator. And in my last video, somebody asked why I was using Model 1s, but honestly, the dehydrator doesn't really matter which one you use because they're pretty much all the same thing. Now this is totally optional, but I go ahead and use a primer. And with primer, less really is more. So I make sure that the brush is really, really dry, get almost all the product off my brush, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe one line down the middle like that. And that is all you need. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and I'm using the Nail Boo base coat. You don't wanna make this too thick because remember, this is just an overlay. All right, now I use the pour over method. I just find it comes out a lot more even that way. All right, and there we are. Now I intentionally make the sidewalls much thinner, and that's just for better adhesion of the tip, and so it doesn't look awkward. Make sure you do this process twice so you get a nice thick-ish layer. Now we're going to use some activator, and you'll see it immediately starts to harden the nail. Now you're going to give that at least 60 seconds to fully dry before you rough it up. You'll note that this is already pretty textured, but we're going to rough it up some more and create even more texture. This process here not only texturizes, but also evens out any lumps, bumps, or imperfections. All right, so once we've got that nice roughed up surface, we're going to go back in with the dip base. Now, if y'all didn't know, dip base is literally just cyanoacrylate, so glue. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a nice thick layer of that, and then grab our tip. I've also put a little bit of glue inside of the tip. Now we're gonna apply. And then just press down and hold it down for 30 seconds. This is tedious, but necessary if you really want these to stick. And there we are. All right, now that they're on, we're gonna go ahead and file the little tip. All right, besties, well, there you have it. I am absolutely obsessed with this fall collection. I love all the colors. And I realized that I probably should have used clear tip so that I could use charm, but I was trying to be lazy and as always, I'm in a rush. This is my secret to really long-lasting, high-quality press-ons. And I know that some people use soft gel, some people even use hard gel, and I think I'm going to try that next because the idea with hard gel is that you can soak off whatever is on top, but the hard gel remains as a protective layer. I always recommend you do some sort of overlay, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's Gel X or press-ons. An overlay is always great to keep your natural nails protected. And whatever you do end up using, make sure that it is completely clear so that you can always have a window into your nail health. All right, well, let's see how long I can keep these bad boys on. I will keep y'all updated. I am very, very rough on my nails, and that's usually why I don't test for retention because I know that for me, it's usually going to suck. I do a lot of manual labor. I also do a lot of home renovation, DIY stuff. So I am definitely that person that uses my nails as tools. And so I never really expect them to last long. So when I go more than 2 weeks, that is already impressive as heck for me. So I will keep y'all updated and I'll see y'all soon. Okay, so somehow all of the footage of me removing this and doing the new design completely disappeared, but long story short, I wanted to just do something different. This is almost 2 weeks in, and you can see a little bit of the growth. My nails grow super, super slowly. At first, I did this because I really wanted to try the tortoise shell. And then I realized that, hello, it's Halloween, and I am not wasting the opportunity to do some Halloweeny designs. So literally the day after I did the set, I removed them so that I could do a Halloweeny design. And here we are. Look how awesome these are. I am obsessed. I did these with all Light Elegance products and featuring, of course, Stormy Kitty Cat Eye, and I just absolutely love this set. So I don't mind rocking it for another week to really test the longevity of this. And here we are going on week 4. Technically it would be tomorrow, but tomorrow is also when this video is supposed to be releasing, so we're just doing it today. But you can see here, I mean, they're literally going nowhere. It is bananas. Honestly, the retention on this is almost like too good. Also, Halloween was like the worst possible time that I could have done this because it's October. I need to do my Halloween manicures. I want to swap them out once a week because it's my favorite time of the year. But I'm glad I at least got one Halloween design in. So, I mean, honestly, this method was just like too good for me. I don't think I want my nails staying on this long, but if you are a retention junkie and you live for retention and you just want to do your nails once a month, then I am telling you this method is where it's at. Like, screw the lazy girl method and all this other, this is the true lazy girl method because it will last you forever. Super easy, super fast. And you can still have all the fun of making nails because you do them yourself. Anywho, let me know if you've tried this dip method and how it's worked out for you, or if you're going to try it, or if you've done overlays with something else, like maybe you've done hard gel or you do soft gel or whatever it is that you use as an overlay. Let me know. I want to hear about it and how it works out for you and your retention. Share your favorite retention tips and tricks down in the comments below. Now, I did want to talk about something very, very quickly because if you guys have been seeing my shorts, so at the same time that I've had all this going on, swapping my manis, etc., I've also been on like this side quest with Beetles, and I did find some of their SDSs and I want to talk about it because, whoo, it is a mess. I can't find the ones I actually wanted, so I am still very much looking to do the independent testing, and I'm gonna make a whole video on that because it really does deserve its own full-length thing and see if we can settle this Beetles discussion once and for all. So if you aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss that video or any of my other future videos, because trust me, that is one you will definitely want to tune in for. Alright besties, that is it for this one. I hope that was helpful. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.